Let's go, girls. A sassy batch of women artists are making the leap from country to chart-topping pop success. Shania Twain, LeAnn Rimes, and Faith Hill are the latest country-turned-pop sensations. They're carrying on a crossover tradition that goes back decades to the days when
blondes coming at you with fire in their eyes. It's like, whoa, I don't want to mess with them.
Come on, baby, say it. Do you think I'm gonna cry?
women of country have been wearing a path to pop success, and no one's had a better time courting the mainstream than the Dixie Chicks. Armed with a fun-loving sound, sexy down-home appeal, and the best-selling country debut of all time, these three Texas ladies are on the verge of becoming one of the biggest crossover girl groups ever.
The Dixie Chicks are very cool.
Very cool. The Dixie Chicks are they're really cool.
The Dixie Chicks are kind of not unique, but special certainly in that they seem to appeal to both country purists and people who have no interest in country at all.
Sisters Emily and Marty Irwin started singing and playing instruments before they were even in grade school. They eventually formed a band, naming themselves the Dixie Chickens, after a song by the band Little Feat. They later shortened it.
We loved just the way it rolled off the tongue.
The band evolved, going through a couple of lead singers, but they were always pure country. Especially in the wardrobe department.
It really got us stuck in a hole. We became these, Dallas darlings, and they expected us to be in the fringe and the cowboy boots. So for about 3 years, there was really almost a time where it was a little bit embarrassing to be a Dixie Chick.
Enter singer Natalie Maines.
I told them when I joined the band, you girls just stick with me. No, I'm kidding.
That was a real catalyst for everything else that happened to them. That suddenly made all the pistons start firing in the right sequence at full steam.
The Chicks traded in their Southern Belle style for a funkier, sexier look and copped a new attitude.
But I'm arriving on a thin way.
I knew Natalie was a rocker. She didn't dress or look like a country singer. She really helped us realize that we didn't have to do anything. You know what I mean? She was just like, yo, we're better than this.
When Natalie joined the Dixie Chicks, she said, I am not wearing any cowgirl clothes. And that was the end of the cowgirl outfits for the Dixie Chicks. And it was a great thing because it really gave them a broader appeal.
The revamped trio released Wide Open Spaces in 1998, and it soon became the biggest debut album in country history. The Chicks became the first country group ever to receive Billboard's Diamond Award for 10 million albums sold.
The single Wide Open Spaces really brought our music to a lot of new listeners, especially young listeners. I really attribute that song to a lot of crossover appeal. They say once you've passed like 3 million copies or however many million copies, you've moved on past the core country audience.
Wide Open Spaces was a very melodic song. It touched all the right chords when you heard it. It stayed with you.
And the award goes to the Dixie Chicks.
The Dixie Chicks! The Dixie Chicks!
The Chicks took home a slew of awards, including the Grammy for Best Country Album in 1998. But the album's popularity proved that it wasn't just country fans buying their records.
They truly are a phenomenon. They were able to just not only appeal to people, but appeal to popular music listeners of other formats besides country. You can hate country music and still like the Dixie Chicks, but you can also really love the Dixie Chicks and really love country music.
An important ingredient in their newfound success was the Chicks' more cosmopolitan image. 3 blonde bombshells dressed to kill and definitely in charge.
We want to thank our makeup artists and our hairstylists because that's what it's all about.
They look fabulous, but they look, again, like rock stars or starlets. We don't take ourselves or our image too seriously. We feel like this is an opportunity for us to dress up. It's a fun thing to create an image, but really we feel like the music creates the biggest image out there. It's not about the makeup, it's not about the hair, it's not about what you wear. That's a fun little thing, aspect of it. The But it's fun, too. We're very girly girls, and we get free stuff now, so we got to use it.
They were willing to go out on a limb stylistically. I'm talking about dress, I'm talking about presentation, while staying true to what they knew musically.
With their second release, Fly, the Chicks continued their move to the mainstream. The album shot straight to #1 on the Billboard 200, another country first, while holding the top spot on the country charts for an amazing 32 weeks, breaking the record set by Alabama in 1982.
I think with Fly, though, it was really a chance for us to prove ourselves all over again. You know, it's easy to do something once. That's what sets people apart, is being able to repeat their success. And I think Fly still has a lot of proving to do, you know, to people.
The Dixie Chicks took home another batch of awards, including, once again, the Grammy for Best Country Album.
We're just very grateful. We feel like we wave the country music banner and flag, and so we're very proud.
They have continued to embrace a very traditional type and style of country music. They haven't veered from that.
Nashville is very proud of the Dixie Chicks. The Dixie Chicks fly the flag well for what country music is all about.
Although the Chicks have yet to take over mainstream radio, their 2000 tour grossed over $47 million, and the band even landed their own CBS concert special. They've done it all without losing their down-home country vibe.
People say that they crossed over. Well, really, I think the audience crossed over to the Dixie Chicks. You know, all those jokes about, you know, why did the chicken cross the road? I think, why did the audience cross the road? To see the Chicks.
I don't feel like I picked this. I think music picked me. In 15 years, it'll make me feel proud that maybe we did leave a mark.